Hey everyone, welcome to a new series that I'm going to be doing on this channel called 4 for 24, where in every episode I'll be breaking down a list of 4 things that I think you all need to know in 2024. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 4 no-code tools that I think are a must-know for anyone who's looking to get into any type of no-code development. Whether you're looking to get into app development, website landing page design, automation, or AI, in this video I'm going to be breaking down an application for each of these categories. So if you've been wanting to start a business or a side hustle in any of these areas, then this video is definitely going to help you out with that. So let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into it. Now the first application that I want to start with is probably my favorite one and one that I've been learning for the past few months quite heavily, and that is Bubble. Bubble is a no-code development tool that allows you to create detailed web applications without having to actually know all the ins and outs and details of code, which I'm assuming a lot of you probably don't if you're watching this video. Now, if you have a look, this platform is particularly known for its user-friendly interface. It allows users to visually design their applications by essentially just dragging and dropping onto the canvas, and it has an integrated database which allows you to save and display data back to the users based on rules that you can set using workflows. So some of the key features that you can see here: Bubbles provides built-in tools for database management. So it allows you to create and manage databases that are quite in-depth, and essentially users can define different types and fields in those databases. So the platform automatically handles that using their back-end database infrastructure. Now the good thing about that is there isn't a need to have to integrate another database application tool. You can do it all using Bubble. Now another really cool feature is custom workflows. Now it allows users to create custom workflows to essentially define the logic of the application. So the workflows can trigger by user interactions. Things such as sending buttons can update various different functions, from sending emails to users to updating certain areas in the database. Now another really cool feature is their responsive design. Now, the applications built on Bubble, they're inherently responsive, meaning that they adjust to different screen sizes, whether that be laptop, mobile, tablets. You can adjust the responsive design accordingly and change the layout based on what size the screen is going to be for. So the good thing about this is essentially it provides a seamless user experience across desktop, tablets, and smartphones. Now, a final really cool feature I want to mention on Bubble is the plugin system. Bubble has a huge ecosystem of plugins. Essentially, it can plug into any type of API functionality that can be easily integrated into Bubble, so it's not really that difficult. And these plugins can range from simple UI enhancements as well as complex integrations with external services. So definitely check out Bubble if you're looking to create web applications or software development. That app will definitely be the one that you should check out. Now, the second app that I want to mention is one I've also been personally using recently, and that is Webflow. Webflow is essentially a very detailed landing page and website design tool that has pretty much helped me take my website design skills to the next level, which I didn't really think I was capable of. So Webflow is primarily focused on website design and development. It offers a unique blend of design customization and the ability of controlling things like HTML and JavaScript, but without actually having to need to write any of that. So the thing I like most about Webflow is how visually appealing you can make the websites look, but while keeping them look at a very high professional standard at the same time. So it gives you the best of both worlds. Now, some of the key features that I want to mention with Webflow: the visual design editor is probably their standout feature, and it's probably the one that I have been noticing the most in my use so far with Webflow in comparison to other website design builders. So it's a very advanced visual editor which allows for precision design control, and it makes it popular among a lot of designers like to use Webflow for that reason, because essentially you can get pixel perfect layout without having to need to code anything on the back-end side of things. Now, the responsive design is actually really good as well. Websites that are built with Webflow essentially are automatically responsive, so ensuring that they look great on any device based on mobile, laptops, tablets, etc. So their UI responsive design is really easy. Pretty much whenever you're building a website using Webflow, it will usually automatically adapt on the responsive design side. Now, my favorite feature on Webflow is the animations and interactions side of things. This is probably one of the coolest things that I've been able to play around with in Webflow. And essentially, it allows you to have a tool that can create complex animations and interactions, which can enhance the overall user experience without the need for custom JavaScript and things like that. So you can use an application like Lottie Animations, and then just copy the code into Webflow and create your animation for your page just using that way. So if you're looking to get into landing page and website design, definitely check out Webflow. I'd highly recommend that. Like I said, I've used that as well, and I've had a really good experience so far. Now, the third application is one that I've spoken about on a previous video of mine and did a tutorial on, and that is Make. Now, Make is a no-code platform, but it's focused on integrations with multiple applications and creating an automation experience. So essentially, you can pretty much connect any of the most popular apps in the world and get them to do really cool things automatically based on certain rules and filters that you can set between applications. I recently did a tutorial on it, like I mentioned earlier, so definitely check out that video if you haven't already. It shows you a step-by-step run through of how I link my two most used applications, which are Notion and Google Drive together, and how I automate certain tasks within those two using Make. Now, some of the key features of Make are the visual workflow automation. Now, Make allows users to create very complex and automated workflows, but make them visually appealing. So what I mean by that is users can connect the applications and services and transfer, and transform data between them without coding, but at the same time, it looks nice while doing it. The layout is really good and easy to understand. And when you have the overview of your whole workflow that you've built, it's very easy to understand what is connecting with what, using certain filters that you implement as well. Now, another really cool feature is Make has a wide range of integrations. It supports pretty much any application or service that is well known around the world. So essentially you can automate majority of the applications that you probably use right now. Now, the good thing about Make as well, which is another feature that I want to mention, is that it's really good with the filters that you can set. So essentially you can create custom logic and filters and data to manipulate, and tailor your automation process based on certain filters that you want to set within the application. So if you want to speed up your workflow, make things automated, make repetitive tasks, things that can get done automatically, definitely check out make.com. Once you get the hang of things and you learn, the basics of Make, there's a lot of templates that you can get as well. You'll definitely be able to speed up your workflow and automate a lot of the things that you currently do. And the final application that I want to talk about is Voiceflow. Now, Voiceflow is a platform designed for chatbots. Now, with all this hype and focus on AI and AI development, Voiceflow would definitely be an application that you need to be aware of in 2024. Now, Voiceflow allows you to create pretty much any chatbot that you want, regardless of how simple or complex you choose to make it. One of the main features is the ability that it gives you to actually train the chatbots based on data you give it. So essentially, you can generate the type of responses that you'd want your chatbot to give the customers or the users that are interacting with it based on your business brand, your business information, things like that. So by giving it the data you want, Voiceflow can then take in that information when building the AI chatbot to be able to give the most relevant information for your business. Now, some of the key features of Voiceflow is it has a visual design interface. So similar to Make, it's a very easy layout and a step-by-step features with the drag and drop interface, allowing you to get a really good overview of how the design is looking to make your overall experience and the step-by-step structure that you're setting in place very seamless and easy for you to understand while building it. Now, the good thing about that is for people like us who are non-programmers, it's very easy to understand what you're actually doing in a visual way and really being able to set those rules step by step while seeing exactly what's happening with what you're building. Now, the integration and custom API is another really good feature of Voiceflow. It supports integrations with any external APIs and services. So essentially that helps you create a more interactive and dynamic chatbot overall because you can connect it to so many different APIs. Now, the collaboration feature of Voiceflow is actually really good as well. It allows people to design and facilitate collaborations amongst teams. So if it's not just you building on your own, if you are working in a team and you're trying to obviously build it together or input data and information at different times, the collaboration feature of Voiceflow is really easy to use and it makes it very seamless for people to work on the same project collectively as well. So if you do want to pick up on the AI trend and want to start to get into the development side of things to take AI and use this opportunity to learn what you can, then definitely check out Voiceflow. A lot of big businesses are already using Voiceflow to design their chatbots. So if you can get onto this and understand the application, there's definitely a lot of opportunity with that one as well. So those are the 4 no-code tools that I think you will need to know in 2024, especially if you're looking to get into no-code development. There's a big trend around no-code tools at the moment, so no-code development is definitely something you need to be aware of. And if you can get onto these applications early, then there are big opportunities that you can create for yourself. If you want to get started on one of these no-code tools and see how I've integrated an automation process in make.com, check out this video here. So thank you so much for watching the first episode of the new series 4 for 24. If you like this series so far, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.